All right, so I have a question.
Okay, I may have an answer.
Do you like men?
Nah.
Do you like men?
No.
Nope. I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'll put no in caps for you guys.
I ain't gonna lie. I was attracted to a guy, but I just don't like men. I can find a man attractive, but that doesn't mean that I like men.
She don't.
I might say, oh, he handsome or something like that.
That don't mean she wants you. How do you feel when men say they can make you straight?
I don't feel no type of way, cause I already got in my mind made up of what I'm gonna do, who I'm gonna be. Ain't nobody influence my way of thinking. Once I have something made up in my mind, that's it. My yes is yes, my no is no.
Thank you. I just get tired of being asked like, is your best friend like guys and this, that? No, she don't. And I'm not gonna lie for her, that's not her preference. So how is it being a part of the LGBTQ plus community?
I mean, it's cool. I've never been so excited to be part of a cult in my life. You say one thing about us, you're canceled.
Period. And is.
Canceled.
And is. Because if it's one thing they gonna do.
I ain't even gonna hold you though, but I wasn't even gonna say this, but if somebody need their family member married for citizenship, if they get the right
what? I'm not playing.
Ring. Like, nah. But no, I don't like it, but.
Thank you. So were you considered gay when you had your daughter?
I'm not gonna say gay when I had my daughter because I was dating women in high school.
Okay.
And then my daughter's father was just somebody who I just always had this crush on.
Really?
So like I seen him.
So really?
I seen him in Adidas and I was like, he is cute. Like, ooh, I ain't dated a guy in a long time since my boyfriend, like 10th grade. But like, he is fine. He got them big old eyes. He tall. He got dreads, of course. Like, he is fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I only date people who I actually like. Like, I have to like find you attractive. Like, I might get somebody's number that I don't find attractive or nothing like that, but it's never going further than that. Like,
yeah.
Alright, I might talk to you when I'm bored, because I like to talk. Because I like to talk. I like to talk, so I talk to anybody when I'm bored. I love to talk. People be texting me all day long, man. No, call me. I want to talk.
So guys, are you one of those? Best friend loves to talk. She does not want to be twiddling her thumbs all
Yes.
And Jai will be on the phone talking
Girl,
her.
yes, and I'll be having a full-blown conversation with
they tell
11
about
months. Yeah, tomorrow.
Well, she be 11 months. What? Tomorrow. So you're right. Do you think your relationship with women play an impact on how your daughter will date?
No. She got a man. She about the only person that got somebody now. Dang it. But they be up in the air, girl. They be doing their 4 mans, 3 mans, whatever mans, but one ain't got no man. I guess the other ones don't got no man. All for one and one for all. I love it, y'all. I love it. That's the most loyal friendship
Don't do that.
I've seen. Like, all for one and one for all. I'm telling you.
Don't do that.
Not for real. But like, nah. But I like that my daughter is like not easily influenced. She always like follows what she owns, like what she knows and stuff like that. So like I used to buy my daughter like big sweatpants so she could wear like an oversized look and stuff like that. So one day she was playing and she was like, "Mom, take my picture."
Talk about it.
Looking like a little third or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, look at you." Then she was like, "Yeah, man, because you know what I'm saying."
No voice change. What?
I'm like, girl, you look stupid.
Like you don't get her. I asked
I'm like, girl, you look crazy. She was like, but nah, I know my girl, she love a crop top. And the skinny leg girl, she be want to put her accessories on, got her little nose person now. Girl, you can't tell my girl nothing. She accessorized to a T. She get it from her mama.
I know that's your story and all, but don't try to consume yourself on her. So, are you currently dating anyone?
As of right now, no. I just recently stopped.
Okay. Are you setting healthy boundaries with yourself as far as moving forward?
Well, as of right now, I'm not moving forward at all. I'm moving forward like to continue my self-healing journey for myself, like getting my mental together. You know what I'm saying? For me, I don't care to date, to be honest.
Okay. Have you ever been in love before? Can you say that you've been in love before?
I can.
You can?
I can. I was in love. I was in love a couple of times. I ain't gonna hold you.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I was in love a couple of times. I ain't gonna hold you. And I think that's just my spirit. Like, I just have a loving spirit. Like, I just always, I feel like if I look good, I want my significant other to look good as well as my child to look good. Like,
that giver in you.
Like, I don't even care no matter what drastic measures I gotta go to. I'm taking care of me and mine.
Oh,
everybody be like, oh yeah, I was using her. No, that's not the way using me. Because everybody was over here too. So yeah. It was never no using situation. Like, me and anybody that I dealt with, we definitely played. They definitely. It wasn't like no.
It was reciprocated.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
And even if it wasn't reciprocated, monetary or anything like that, because contrary to what people believe, my love language is not
Put that
gift
out
giving.
there. Put that out
like,
there.
gift giving is not my love language. I can buy myself gifts. I love to give my partner gifts, yes, because that's just me. That's how I send out love. And anybody that knows me knows that I send out love. But for more recently, my love languages for me still monetary gifts, but it's quality time. Like, quality time. Like, when people say that they going through something or they need something or they just want to talk or anything like that, I go and I spend that time with them, whether it's an hour, whether it's 2 hours, sometimes it's 10 hours, I don't know. Sometimes I might be at your house sun up to sundown. Like, I just like to give that person that time. And if, you know what I'm saying, time is something that you can't get back. Like, I can go and buy you $1,000 necklace right now and I can make $1,000 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, money is replaceable. Like, your time is not. Like, once I come and I give you my time, like, I could have been using this time to do something else.
Exactly.
I could have been anywhere in the world.
But you here with me. Exactly.
Say it one time for the one time.
No, seriously.
Yeah, so like my love language is physical touch and affirmations.
Exactly. Thank you, Bess, because I'm sure people think just by the stuff, like, based on social media, they have their they draw conclusions. Yeah, they draw conclusions from that just because that you wear designer, this, that, and the third.
She want a person to buy her a design. Nah,
but
I don't want nobody buy me.
You fronting your own bill. I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't. From me knowing you, I've never known it to ever be somebody paying your bills. Like, not to take away from people who may have done it. I'm saying as far
because
as
they did help some people.
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as this is the only way that you got what you have. I've never known that to be the case.
Yeah.
Now, people giving you a gift, okay, yes, but I've been to the store with you umpteen times, and I could have sworn you was doing this yourself.
Yeah, sometimes I was paying with cash, and that can get annoying too. Counting out 50 20s.
Paper cuts is a bummer.
No, for real. Spoiler alert.
No, seriously, what lessons has love taught you?
Man, one, never give more than you are receiving. Because number one, when you all giving out, like, you giving out this, and nobody pouring back into you, or the person you want to pour back into you not pouring back into you, you just dry. Like, your cup is empty.
Seriously.
Fill me up, Lord. Yeah, so I just, been focusing on my relationship with God.
What's something you've learned about yourself from past relationships?
Whew, I got a lot of flaws. I ain't even gonna hold you. I got a lot of flaws. More recently, my last person I was dealing with, they were basically like a mirror to me. And they was just basically like, how do you do to somebody else what you don't want done to you? And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like, I didn't even think of it that way. So, like, I want to apologize to you. Like, thank you for showing me that. And this is one of the things that I need to work on of myself for myself.
Aww. That was deep. I like that.
Yeah, like, sometimes people think you go in relationships and it just don't work out for whatever reason. But sometimes you might get that message, like whether it's intended for you to get the message within the first week of y'all dating or the first couple of years. Like, you don't leave that relationship until you get the message that you were supposed to learn in that relationship.
No, seriously. That's hard. That's fine.
So like sometimes it may take 5 years for a person to tell you that you sloppy. They've been dealing with it all this long time, but it might take, once they finally are fed up and they tell you, okay, you sloppy, you don't like to clean up, this is and the third, I'm done.
Yep. Because you'll only allow a person to mistreat you based on how you mistreat yourself.
Yeah.
Once they like, once you get to a point like, hold on, wait, you actually abusing me mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it is, a little bit too much. I don't go that deep. I don't cut that deep with myself. Then that's when you seem to be fed up. But you'll be more forgiving if they are just at the surface. And the next thing you know, it's like a revolving door. You get tired, but then they do something. Okay, we're good. We're working towards this and the third. But I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, no relationship not perfect, but you gotta just decipher which ones that worth fighting for. Like I always tell people, like, I ain't always been the best person in a relationship. Sometimes I can be a verbal abuser, but it takes a long time for me to get there. Like, it's a long time. Like, I would put up with so much, and then everything would come out at once. And then it's like, dang, but that wasn't even my intention for real. But at the end of the day, like I always tell people, before you say something, you got to think about what you're saying, because
words hurt.
When you words hurt worse than physical abuse, and I've been a victim of domestic violence relationships, so it's like words hurt. Them words gonna keep replaying in my head over and over and over. Like, if I'm scrolling through my phone, I might see the picture of me in the black eye, but like I done forgot about the black eye as soon as I put the steak on it, and it was gone in 24 hours.
But that worked. I mean, I've had my experience with domestic violence as well, and I've had a black eye. I didn't think of no steak. That's not even why I'm asking the whole time. I just thought that was something like on a cartoon. No, to be honest,
it draws the blood out of your skin.
Oh,
you gotta be cold though, so that joker stinks. But yeah, like that those words hurt deep. Because now every time I hear you talking, it's just gonna make me think, I don't even want to say this, because last time I said this, they said this, and that shit hurt.
It was like, what? Okay, so what's I know right now you're not currently dating and you're just working on yourself right now, but I have this question because I see a lot of times where people start getting into new situationships with people online, and it's like, dang, I always hear people say, you always got somebody around your kids. Not saying you personally, but do you think that everybody that you talk to is supposed to meet your child?
Honestly speaking, it depends on what you want to allow around your child, to be honest.
Because I actually seen that post, and they was debating on the post, and I was like, we both have children, and I just wanted to get your perspective about that.
Because guess what? If something happened to me, 10 times out of 10, if I'm with like one of my friends or something, then my daughter know who to call, because she know all my friends' numbers. If I'm not with none of my friends, I'm usually with the person that I deal with. You know what I'm saying? And when I first started talking to somebody, man, I'm trying to go smoke. Go back to the old me. I'm trying to go smoke hookah. I'm trying to go out to dinner. I'm trying to go-kart track. I'm trying to go to this place. I'm trying to go to that place. I'm trying to go wherever. Like, we can ride to New York, Philly. Yeah, we can out there.
It's a time it's gonna be had.
if something happens to me, I need my daughter to know the first person to go to, because guess what? If my mother wasn't with X, she wasn't with Y, she wasn't with Z, A, B, C, or D, she gotta be with you. Not for real.
I see.
She gotta be with you. So I need my mother to either appear in the next 24 hours.
Well, Houston, we got a problem.
Exactly.
Okay, so for wellness check purposes.
My daughter know who I deal with. My daughter know how to decipher and all that, even from a kid. Like even from a child. My daughter knew how to decipher. That's how smart she is, and that's how much that I've exposed her to, because while my daughter was younger, not everybody I dealt with met my daughter.
Okay.
At that point in time, my daughter only knew one person who I dealt with other than her father. And then when she got older, she started seeing people like 5 or 6. She started seeing people. But it was never like my daughter woke up and seen a female in my bed, and that's
what
how
they were saying in the comments.
That's how they were
and
introduced.
Your child's snacks,
like my
and
daughter
stuff like
was introduced to people outside of my home. So
That's
when
how
I brought them in my home, she was more comfortable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we'd either go out to eat or this, that, and the third. I was dating one girl, and my car was in the shop at the time. And girl, my daughter thought she was out Uber driving. She was like, Mom. She said, Mom, we keep getting the same Uber every morning. Because like she would leave out before my daughter would wake up and drive around the block and pull up as if
she was Uber?
Yeah.
Oh, so she was with it.
Yeah, and I respect her for that.
Okay.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Like, and my daughter was like, Mom, I'm like, that's funny. That's funny we get
That's funny.
Like, that's crazy. What are the chances?
What are the odds?
And then we wound up going out to eat. And
then
she was with.
Okay, an introduction was had.
Yeah.
So does Fly-E opinion of your relationships play a factor into your decision, you know, if you want to continue pursuing a person or not?
Because I asked her, because guess what? A lot of kids grow up in unhealthy households. Like the parents love each other.
Right.
But the kids don't like the second parent, or the second parent don't like the kids. And it's perfectly a real thing for adults to be jealous of kids. They can be jealous of how much attention you pay, you know what I'm saying, your kid, or whatever the case may be, or how active or entertaining or anything you are. Like it's a real thing that for people to be jealous of kids. Like that's
message.
That's a real thing.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna say like jealous.
Well,
maybe that's more like a strong word. Let's say more so like envious.
Okay. Whether you use a J or an E, they have some sort of
similarities. And it's not
a child.
But see, jealousy is more like, I think jealousy is more heartless. Like jealousy is a little bit more extreme than envy. Envy is like, okay, like.
You think they blame the child for that, or they blame the other parent because they're the one that's giving that attention to the child?
I can't really say.
Right, because it's not something that you do, but you are able to identify that that's something that does happen.
Yeah.
Okay, I can agree with you.
And I've dealt with people who, you know what I'm saying, had like children. Like my daughter's father, he had a child before, you know what I'm saying, we had our child, but I was never like, I'm not gonna say I was never jealous of his son.
Yeah. Okay.
Not even after I had my daughter and he acted different, I still was never jealous. I was more so like, okay.
You moving weird.
Because when I'm dealing with somebody, like their kid is my kid. Like I don't care who it is. Like if my daughter got something, then you know what I'm saying, kid got something. Since I had my daughter, but before my daughter even came about, like my daughter father, like my baby father, he has another baby's mom, and she's an excellent mom, no doubt. Like, but I just felt like where he couldn't pick up the slack, and I felt like it was my responsibility to do. So I would reach out to her, and I apologized to her for like overstepping my boundaries at one point in time. She was like, "No, it's not your responsibility. You know what I'm saying? It's his responsibility." And I'm like, well, at this time I ain't had no car, so I was driving his car around. So I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be the woman, like I'm driving this car around, so I feel like I could pick his, you know what I'm saying,
his son up, since I
son
had
up,
his vehicle,
or anything that he needed me to do or she needed him to do. Like while I was driving his car, like I didn't mind doing it.
Okay.
Like it could be anything, like party supplies, uniforms. It could be anything. Like I didn't mind doing it.
Right, you pretty much apologize for feeling like maybe you inserted yourself.
Yeah.
Got it. So what's the youngest age that you've dated, or what's the oldest? I want to know.
You're nosy. It's messy. The youngest age that I dated, I was 32. I dated a 22-year-old. It was a good, like, little friendship relationship kind of thing. Like, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot
of fun. I had a time. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had a time. I was chilling with the youngest. I just felt myself getting in too much drama, too much mess.
Okay.
And I ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
Did that person have anything to offer?
I mean, yeah, a good time.
What time was that?
Yeah, but on the side of other stuff, but a good time. Like, it's a good time. Like, and then she did open her family up to me, and that was amazing.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That was amazing. I really appreciate that, because I was able, one year I cooked at her mom's house for Christmas dinner, and like her whole family came. And it was like, oh my God, Zandra, this food real good. This
yes, because that's where we cooking, y'all.
Y'all be
Don't play
down.
chicken, them 4U pans in the oven. It's over for y'all.
Man, them turkey wings with them peppers, man. Ain't nothing, I was just saying earlier, ain't nothing like a Harford Street, like, ain't nothing like a Harford Street party or Pomeroy party.
No, seriously. Speaking of food, let's jump to this. Have you had any surgeries?
No.
You've had no surgery?
No.
Have you ever gotten a BBL?
No. I wouldn't consider when I had surgery. I did have my hip dips filled in.
Can you explain to the people what hip dip
Okay, so
repairment is, if that's the name? I don't know.
my hips have hip dips. So like my shape is my stomach. Well, I'm not that, my waist not that small. It's more so like this. And then it got a little curve, and then it goes in. And then my hips come out. Like, I don't like my hip dips. I hated my hip dips for so many years. I hated them. So I found this girl on Instagram who does hip dip fillers. She's amazing, by the way. Her name is Sakina. Her name is, on Instagram, is, My Curves Aesthetics.
Okay.
And if you know my tattoo, then you know which pictures I'm in. Y'all know, if y'all know my tattoo, y'all know which pictures I'm in. And she did an amazing job. And then I got fat dissolving shots to like to break down the fat in my abdomen area and in my love handle area. And just dissolve the fat. And then you just work it out. But I do wear faja.
Okay.
To keep like my shape, because I use my faja as like back support as well as like a waist trainer.
Okay, guys.
But no, I haven't had any surgeries. Hip dip is just like a temporary feeling, like you just inject like some hydrolonic acid in like your side, and it stay right there for like 2 or 3 years, and then like you go back to having your hip dip. So I mean, hey, I hope this lasts.
So have you ever had a BBL?
Oh no, I haven't had no BBL.
Okay.
I did. I was taking the Peterman though.
Okay, that brings me to my next question. Can you explain to the people who may be curious what enhanced your weight gain?
Girl, I was taking a Peterman, girl. I ain't even gonna lie. I was geeking. So as I started noticing, like, okay, we do have people who, you know what I'm saying, previously they believed that a Peterman was their cause of death or what have you, or whatever the case may be. Now, I know from being a biology major that any dietary supplement has like kind of negative effects on your liver.
Okay.
And so does alcohol. So it's like a double whammy, if you might say myself. So I know that I take a vitamin too. Well, I haven't been taking it like recently, but I know that I have been taking it previously to enhance my weight gain. And because that has a negative effect on your liver, I just only drink like water. I might drink some sodas. Every now and again, you might catch me drinking like a dark soda, like a Dr. Pepper or something like that, but it's not a constant everyday thing. It's more so like water and probably like a Mountain Dew or something like that.
Okay. I just wanted to ask you that because, you know, a lot of people swear up and down that you got your butt done.
Girl, I wish I did. They wouldn't have left all this fat up in his tummy, honey.
Yeah, I'm like, my best friend does not have her butt done. And they think that I'm saying that because I'm your best friend. I'm like, no. Like,
girl, they think you, they know you over here harboring secrets in your dreads. They said there's secrets in those dreads.
No, seriously. I'm like, she didn't.
I'm so happy you grew your dreads back by the way.
Yes, y'all. She hated when I cut my locks off.
Girl.
These cars getting stuck together, but we getting it done.
Yes, I did. I'm like, why would, like, you had the best locks. Why would you cut them off?
I had to. It was, when I caught COVID, I lost my mind, and I just cut them off.
I was like, what is wrong with you? Is she okay?
No, I wasn't. Mentally, I wasn't. So let me hurry this up. I want to ask, what is you, because you know we're very big on birthdays.
Girl.
Which birthday was your most or best memorable?
I ain't even gonna hold you. The birthday that really bring me back the most memories it's two of them, honestly. One birthday, well, the birthday when I turned, I want to say 25. That was the 25
I
or
wonder
25.
what I was doing at 25. My memory gone.
That was the birthday that started our best friendship. We went to Bliss.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I am going to put our best friends pictures that established our friendship. We'll put this on there, y'all, because our pictures were so cute.
Man, listen. We kept, I'm like, what you doing? She like, yeah, I'm at Bliss. Ooh. I'm like, all right, I'm pulling up. Me and my girls be pulling up. She was like, yeah, I got some people pulling up too. And then when you get there, ain't none of her friends pull up. So I'm like, dang, what we gonna do? She like, yeah, man, I put this outfit on, this, that, and that. I was trying to get a table. I'm like, yeah, because we was expecting everybody to put up. Man. I said, man, how much is these bottles? She said, all right, they $250. She said, nah, they $350. But the promoter gonna give them to us for $250 because I know the promoter. I'm like, I bet. You get a bottle, I'm gonna get a bottle. We got 2 bottles of rosé. Just taking pictures of our bottles of rosé. This was rosé was popping.
Exactly. My nickname was Rosé at that time.
Got us a table and all that, man. And that was just so fun. Like, she was just like, man, you my best friend. You the only person that showed up for me. I'm like, all right.
All right. And that was my question. What was the moment that made you feel like we were best friends?
That moment.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember what group of friends I had at that time because nobody came.
Nobody came.
And I'm sure I didn't mess with none of them after that.
Like, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Nobody came. And then I was just like, yeah, me and my girls, you coming. They probably came for 2 reasons. Number one, I was the one driving.
Okay.
So they had to come while I was coming.
Yeah.
And then number 2, I was buying the liquor. So it's like, all right, you gonna drink for free? Who ain't gonna come drink for free?
Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. That lady danced the night away with this old man, y'all. The club was over, the lights was on, and they were just dancing. Like,
this was when Dolls Kill was out, girl. I had them purple
platform heels. I'm gonna put the picture on here so y'all can see. And she had a chance.
Let that man swing me and turn me every way but loose. I was so up.
I have a question.
I had fun.
I did too, and that was the moment for me too. So we got the same moment. Have you ever felt that a friend or a loved one was in a secret competition with you?
Yeah, I feel that all the time. I feel it. But I mean, I wouldn't say competition, but you know how people are. I ain't better than no man, but it's like, hey, you run your race the way you run your race. I run mine the way I run mine.
Clock it. how did that make you feel? Like somebody that you not knowing, like me personally not knowing like how long you guys may have been friends, but like how does it make you feel to know that somebody that you love or loved could be in a secret competition with you, especially when the feeling not even mutual?
I wouldn't even say love, because guess what? No matter if you see me with the person or you don't see me with the person, I still love everybody who I encounter with, who I came across, who's been in my life at whatever moment they was in my life. Because I listened to this message on social media the other day, and it was like somebody still spraying the perfume or the cologne that you introduced them to. Somebody still laughs at a joke that you told to them. Somebody is still being influenced by something that you shown them. In life, we go through a lot of experiences. So if you honestly think about it, a lot of our mind shaping and growth and development comes from someone else.
Yes.
Like,
everybody wants to be a trendsetter, but like, you were not the first to do it.
Everybody learn something from somebody else. Like, I may have an ex who still put their right shoe on before they left shoe, because I always tell them stand up on your good foot. You know what I'm saying? And they probably still doing that. Like, man, I'm always put my right shoe on before my left, because Zandra always told me when I put my right shoe on before my left, I'm gonna have a good day. You know what I'm saying? So like, it could be anything. Like somebody just remembering something that you told them, or you shown them, or you listened to, like that somebody still listening to a song that you introduced to them. It could be anything. And guess what? Somebody still have a memory about you. So I love everybody. But as far as this, even if it is secret competition, like, I mean, I ain't in a race, so you with my brother, my sister.
More power to you. Have you ever had a friendship that ended unexpectedly?
Yeah, I did. And it really hurt though. But I wanted to know where I went wrong at. Or was it something that I could have done? Like, but now it's just like, no, I ain't really. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And it's no hard feelings. I still love the person. People, I still love them. Like, no matter what hard feelings. Maybe we just outgrown each other. And it's okay for people to outgrow people without beef. Like, I'm not beefing with nobody. It's okay for people to outgrow people without beef.
I don't know why, in order for you to stop hanging around people
think somebody act funny, because guess what? I don't care to tell the side of the story.
Exactly.
To be honest, but the pop or the opportunity that I could get to make somebody look stupid and tell my side.
Can I tell my story? Can I tell my story? Can I tell my story? I know that's right, Bess. I'm proud of you.
Baby, I'm going to do a whole song like R. Kelly. I'm telling you.
Not Uncle Kells.
Whoever.
All right, so I'm going to hurry this up. I know I said that already, guys, but that's what happens. Both of us are talkers, we're best friends.
Man, I'm a talker. I can sit in here and talk all night.
If we could, because we normally would travel, but ever since I had the baby, things have been different. But if we could travel anywhere together right now, where would we go and why?
Man, I'm trying to go to Australia. I gotta see a kangaroo. Man, somebody told me, they like, man, you better go see one of them Jones in the San Diego Zoo, because if you get anything close to them, I'm like, they're gonna kick you. You ain't see the movie Kangaroo Jack? I'm like,
I seen a video earlier this morning, and you keep your arm like this, so when they try to kick, you have a distance, but the lady had her back like she was being supported by the tree, because you know they kicking, they strong.
Man.
I mean, look at me practicing, because we want to go to Australia, guys.
Man, for real. That's why when I went to Thailand, everybody was like, you wasn't scared when you was in there with them tigers? I'm like, man, them people had strategic directions. They said, look, you walk around this line, you do not look the tiger in his eye, don't have your flash on, none of that. I'm like, yes ma'am, I'm out here by myself. My family do not have no passport. They got to call the embassy to get me back. No.
How do we balance each other in our personalities?
Man, you the calm friend. You the calm friend.
You think I'm the calm?
What's your food wrong?
No.
Hey, can you do me a favor? While we right here, can we take another picture in our matching PJs? Because, girl, I'm tired of that picture of you coming up from when I was at your baby shower in that ugly picture.
What picture?
When I call you. It's the tea for me.
Yes.
I mean, we got other pictures, but this is just really symbolic because we got the matching PJs on this.
Heavy on the juices. So looking back over the last 90 days, what's something that you wish you had done differently?
I don't really know. Nothing.
I know that's right.
Like, since I'm like grown, learned to take accountability and things like that, it's like I don't regret nothing.
You content.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So I appreciate you taking an hour-long drive, you know,
Girl, that ain't about that.
coming out to join, you know, a part of Monique's story because you are a major part of my story.
Girl, yeah.
And I thank you so much for helping me write these chapters, child. Because
Girl.
some are longer and harder than others.
Girl, I'm so blessed to be here. Like I said, like this is amazing. Girl, I got called to the cast before.
She keeps saying that. Ready to go and make sure she says something about that
Girl,
part.
she's going to. Yeah.
So I just want to say, with my last question, because I normally ask like, how are you mentally? But I want to know what does your system need? Like, is it a hug? You want to take a moment for like deep breathing? You feel like you good? What is it that Zandra needs? How can I, Monique?
This is tequila. We're going to take shots until life feels good again.
Not even a drink. Fake it.
Psych, nah, like I just prayer. Like mental support and prayer. I pray for you all the time. Like
Same.
you, all my friends, family. Like I always make sure that I put traveling mercies, financial abundance and management, great health, wealth, and mental health on my prayer card for my family and friends every Sunday. Like just this past Sunday, lifted up a prayer for one of my good friends' brother. Lifted up a prayer for one of my good friends that lost her nana, and then this Sunday I'm gonna lift up a prayer for one of my other good friends who just lost her mother.
Yes.
So it's
May she
like
rest in peace.
just prayer, just a lot of prayer and just a lot of prayer. Cause little do people know, like sometimes like the people that are in your life, that's all you need. People think that it's
need more.
yeah, quantity. Like they think that quantity is what matters, but I realized that as long as you got some genuine people in your circle, it don't matter how many people you got around you. Like people think that the people that have 50,000 friends are the most like people in the world, and they not.
Exactly. That's what social media got them thinking.
Well, I mean,
Unfortunately.
I'm here to tell you this is Zandra, raw and uncut. Like I don't even care what social media got to say about me. Like I love me. I'm in love with me. Like I really love me. Like I feel like I could walk in the room and own it. Don't nobody
you should.
intimidate me. Don't nobody make me feel no type of iffy or none of that. Like I'm just that girl. Like that's
Heavy
just
on
me.
that girl, heavy on the best friend, heavy on that tea, heavy on the thank you so much, best friend, for coming out.
Oh, but one thing I do like to admit. Well, you never brought up the topic. Well, you did bring up the topic. You asked me how many kids that I have, and I forgot to give a shout out to my amazing god kids. Like,
Okay,
shout out to my god kids.
Yes.
Like, I could not let this podcast in without
my mother. No
kids.
drama.
Move. That's my girl. She just
Yes.
turned 15. King Tristan. That's my guy. That's the only guy that I hold dead and named into my heart besides my father. That's my guy. That's my only daughter's son, man. Eden and Emery. Those are my babies. Like, those my youngest two. They just be like, Godmother, can we come over your house? But Penny just too much. Everybody want to come over my house. Then I got all my nieces. All my nieces, man. I love my nieces, man. All my nieces and nephews.
I want to say nephew.
I love them, man. I was just on the phone with my sister. I was like, man, my nephew gonna be like, Auntie Zandra, why your shirt so tight? Like, my nephews don't play about me. Like, I love my nieces and nephews. Shout shout out to everybody who just in my life right now, all my support system. Like, whether you men there, whether you know what I'm saying, send your support through love, through, you know what I'm saying, social media types, DMs, you know what I'm saying, whether you a close supporter or a far supporter, like, that shit, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to all the supporters, subscribers, and followers that my best friend is getting on her YouTube channel.
Y'all.
Shout out to you though, like, for even telling your story.
Yeah.
Like, your story can motivate others, and I hope my story motivated other people too, to, you know what I'm saying, not think of your condition or what you're going through or what you've been through as like a crutch or
temporary.
Like, you can rise up from any situation. Always be that. Rise up from anything. And guess what? When people tell you that you can't, let them know you can.
Exactly. Well, that's in. We're still going to end there, guys. Want to send out some virtual love, hugs, and kisses. Again, this is Monique's story, featuring the biggest, Big Zandra, all caps. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see y'all later. Peace. Now it's a video. Oh, get it. Oh. Here she goes, Zane. Oh, wow. The delivery girl. Everybody keeps saying she look like Morgan. She do though. I'm gonna show you Morgan picture.
Morgan came out way lighter than her. She's already brown.
So you think I'm gonna have me a brown baby?